Before this video starts, I just want to give a massive shout out to all my channel members. If you want to receive a shout out, then become a channel member today and you'll be shown on screen like all these other channel members here. Anyways, enjoy the video. In version 14.3, we got a brand new Ultra Form, this being the Ultra Form of Section Chief Gravicci. This Ultra Form gives him a 28.5% boost in health, faster force swing, longer backswing, a speed increase, an increase in a wave level to level 5, Sage Slayer, and wave immunity. This Ultra Form requires 2 Purple Behemoth Gems and a Golden Catfruit Seed. In this video, I want to go over the brand new additions for Gravicci and to see if these additions help him out or if they aren't anything special. The footage shown here has the following talents applied: Relic Targeting, Curse Immunity, Attack, and Defense. With this out of the way, let's discuss Gravicci's Ultra Form. Gravicci's health boost is pretty nice, as this allows him to survive more hits, especially thanks to his Strong ability. At level 60, he has a base 115,000 health, or 230,000 health against relics and 288,000 health against zombies. This boosted health allows Gravicci to more easily secure hits. Speaking of being able to easily secure more hits, Gravicci's force swing has been reduced by a whole second, going from 3.3 seconds to 2.33 seconds. While his force swing is still somewhat long, it has been made short enough to where he can more consistently land hits against his foes. The longer backswing also helps with his survivability, as it causes him to stay back for longer. Next is his speed increase. His speed goes from 15 to 19. This boost isn't exactly the largest, although it does make it so that they're a lot closer to Manic Eraser in speed if one were to send them out at the same time. His longer wave distance allows him to more effectively snipe further away enemies. The range boost the wave gets makes it go from 732.5 range to 1132.5 range. The main boost this helps for is sniping Golem Sunfish, as they tend to be somewhat difficult to hit if they sit in the way back, though can also help with any zombies or relic enemies that are further away from the clashing. His wave immunity allows Gravicci to be used in a lot of wave stages, and in most wave stages, his range of 360 is perfectly fine, as pretty much every single wave enemy does not go past 300 standing range anyways. This also allows him to be a viable option on Giga Haniwan, as he can outrange the gigantic Haniwa and freeze them for a very long time. His main upgrade, however, is Sage Slayer. This allows Gravicci to be rather relevant in the Zero Legends meta. Currently, however, there are only 2 Sage zombie and relic enemies that he can actually fight as of this video, these being Oldstrich and Shichiko, the latter of which is usually meant to be dealt with burst down units like Idia Nex. Currently, his main usage as a target-specific Sage Slayer is Oldstrich, who is in their own right a rather difficult enemy to handle due to their high DPS, Sage Trait, and Toxic Spam. His Sage Slayer also gives him a form of toxic resist against Oldstrich, allowing him to not be as worried about having a huge chunk of his health ripped off if they're affected by it. His Sage Slayer also allows him to bypass the natural crowd control resistance Sages have, allowing you to have a much easier time dealing with Oldstrich. As a base Sage Slayer, he can also help with Dark Dober, as he is immune to their mini-wave spam, allowing him to deal a solid 138,000 damage. His health stat is also pretty solid, having 230,000 health against Sage enemies. Now time for some more numbers. When factoring his traits, against Sage Relics, he deals 207,000 damage and has 460,000 HP. Against Zombie Sages, he deals 248,000 damage and has 576,000 HP. We can further boost these numbers by applying his attack and defense talents. His base damage and health against Sages goes to 165,000 damage and 276,000 HP. Against Relic Sages, these numbers bump up to 248,000 damage and 552,000 HP. And finally, for Zombie Sages, these numbers get bumped up to 298,000 damage and 691,000 HP. All of these stat increases give Gravicci a lot of longevity against a wide range of Sage enemies, and his damage output is pretty solid. Now, the question is, do these improvements make Gravicci's Ultra Form worth getting? Well, I think it really depends on if you want to make Gravicci a more reliable attacker and freezer. With improvements to his force swing, he is able to more reliably land his attacks, and being a Sage Slayer allows him to bypass any crowd control resistance they have. I think it also depends on how much you're using the Cheating Heart combo. This combo is extremely powerful. Having Rice Ball in it and having a Research Medium combo makes it very easy to use the combo. If you find yourself using this combo very often, it might be a good idea to get this Ultra Form, as you'll be carrying Gravicci in your lineups a lot, so you might as well just get the most out of him. This Ultra Form I'd say is kind of like a cats in the stroller situation, not one that is exactly the highest priority, but it makes him way better at his job. With all that said, I want to thank you for watching this analysis of Gravicci's Ultra Form. If you thought this insight was interesting, then be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy Battle Cat content, and comment down below your thoughts on Gravicci's Ultra Form. I'd love to hear what you all think of them. Also, shout out to the following channel members: Dr. Deadly, Potato King, Gross Cat the Best, Barely Grover, Ian Dean, and Uberlist for being silver members or higher. If you want to receive a shout out like these channel members here, then become a silver member or higher today. Becoming a channel member supports what I do in a way that helps keep the lights on, and channel members receive an exclusive role on my Discord server, which you can find a link to in the description down below. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day.